is that we think it's all due to pituitary gland, but it isn't. In the work that we've been doing, it shows that when you have inflammation in the brain, regardless of how it's developed, whether or not it's IED or slip and fall, or as we've talked in the past, even wave runners, ski-doos, or skiing, or water skiing, snow skiing, or going to the range, the 50 caliber gunners. What happens is it creates this inflammation that shuts off the ability of the brain to regulate the pituitary gland. So you can do all the MRIs as they do at the VA, and they see a normal pituitary gland and says, oh, pituitary is normal, you've got PTSD. But there's no radiological or neuroradiological procedure that allow you to look at inflammation in the brain. So they assume they can't find any structural damage, that it has to be all psychiatric.
Sort of like when they used to have to diagnose CTE after you're already dead.
Correct.
Right?
Isn't that how they're doing it now?
No, I think they can scan for it now.
There's a PET scan that can look for the tau protein.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So it's tau proteins, hyperphosphorylated tau becomes these NFTs, these neurofibril tangles, which is an interesting issue. It's been part of my last year of deep dive trying to find out why is it that you develop CTE or the symptoms relative to CTE? Why is it that you develop the symptoms relative to Parkinson's or Alzheimer's or multiple sclerosis? Well, it turns out that the biochemistry is all the same. Something called beta amyloid, which is the hallmark for someone with Alzheimer's disease, and then these tau proteins, hyperphosphorylated tau proteins that they call NFTs, that they circulate around the blood vessels, and they create this intense inflammation, and that intense inflammation causes loss of blood supply, damage to neurons, and you develop it.